Hey everybody, Neon here, doing a quick video with a new deck I've been messing around with, which is Rat Storm. That if that sounds rancid to you, it should. This deck is, I don't think top tier competitive for sure. It is interesting though. I like it. It is fun and has some fascinating components to it. So that's kind of why I am trying it out. So, the idea behind the deck functionally is that is actually about the left-right courtier, which is that very cheap enabler that pulls all this power from the top of your deck. And if you have that in play while you're going off with Storm, you are able to do some shenanigans. There's part of me that wants to just like attack my opponent, but I think that I should just be disciplined and go. Now let's just, okay, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go this, pull power from our deck. Why don't I do that? Okay, so because part of the idea is that if like I play a bunch of cheap relics, I can play the courtier over the course of going out with a glimpse turn for free, obviously, since I have the whichever you call it in play, the warp zone, the battlefield forge. Let's go here. Let's do this. Trade in the temple standard. Here. Okay. So at this point now we're basically just one combo piece away, and our opponent is playing kind of slow, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now, obviously, it's possible for my opponent to have relic removal spells, like Disjunction or whatever. They're very unlikely to know what I'm doing, which is always good, but... Okay, so here we have this. But yeah, so right now we have half the combo assembled. Functional, actually not even half, like 1/3 the combo. The other parts are courtier, which should come pretty quickly once we are going off, and then the courtier, which yeah, like that, but we definitely need that. The other one. Okay, so we are against the combo deck of Xenon variety. Interesting. I have not seen this particular variant yet, I don't believe. I probably should have just attacked and not gone for the sea power so that I could have hit with a miner's pistol if they had played it. Now, if they have the Twisted Horror here, I'm just dead. This is still a lot of damage, though. Yeah, this deck is scary. I've not actually played against it. I guess part of it is I'm just like not interacting really. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna take this and kind of rely on getting lucky this turn and hitting a merchant. I have a lot of them in my deck, but this could definitely go like I don't. Ooh, that's not the run that I need. That sucks. Yeah, this does nothing. Yep. Ouch. Okay. If we had got them in the other order, that would have been fine. I could have gone off there, but that's unfortunate. Well, hopefully you'll see a glimpse turn. Not that game. We were close though. We were really close, but they actually assembled their combo pretty quickly. One of the issues with this deck is that I don't get to play a lot of interaction because I can't really. Oh, this hand is dangerous. I'm gonna do it against my better judgment because I can do is Cabal Standard into Seal for the courtier and then play the Power Stone follow up, and then I will hopefully find a fire source to play up the Zenway Smuggler, and then I'm kind of be on a roll. But this could just go disastrously. But yeah, like kind of a 3-part combo. We have the well, and one of which the other parts kind of comes pretty naturally as I'm going off. So get the Fortune Blade, go for a glimpse, get a courtier in play at some point, and then I have a bunch of cheap relics in my deck that I can play over the course of that, so that it'll pull out all of the power from my deck. And I also have just like a couple things like the combustion cells that can get me generate a little bit more power, which basically allows me to play out my entire deck. This hand is good now because of the smuggler. The issue. Oh, I'll turn off that sound. That was my bad. My bad. This is a bit of a risky move because I'm going to play into a torch. See if they go for it. Hoping that they do not. If they were smart, I think that they should here. Because if you see a card that you don't know what it's supposed to do, you should just assume that it's terrifying. This is a very conservative play. I want to play with the Rat Cage, obviously, preferably, but that's not in the cards right here. My opponent is stumbling on power. Well, we get to do this. Now, I do really want to have a fire source. Not having one sucks. That happens to me sometimes. I need to figure out how to do the power base to this deck better. It's definitely wrong. I don't know what the correct one is, but this is definitely wrong. Let's go. Forge. Fire source. Char. Don't know what to make of that. Glimpse. It's part of me that's worried about having these cards in my hand, given the fact that my opponent could be playing something psychotic like Sabotage, or main deck Tomb, which is less psychotic, but you know, still moderately psychotic. But I kind of need to. So Slay. Yeah, not the end of the world. Still would really like to have a fire source. Thank you. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but that'll play. I have 3 torches in my void right now. There's part of me that realizes that I'm probably just supposed to play Xenon Obelisk and beat my opponent up. But I'm going to continue on this innocent plan. Here is hoping my opponent does not go smuggler into... Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, I don't care about that one bit. Do I just go out here? Sure. Why not? Okay. It's a start. Let's do that. Do this. Ooh, this is a good one. Really just want a courtier though. Oh, this is good too. Stormshaker is an important part. I didn't mention this, but it reduces the cost of everything to 0 in the deck. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I probably played that wrong. Wanted to have the Xenon Obelisk in my hand at the end of this, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm actually going to let myself draw this power because I just want to get it out of the way, and I'm not under any stress. Particularly if they even get like a relic removal spell, I can get Disjunction and bring it back. Like if they play... Oof. What are the chances that my opponent has a Boar here? I think that's really low. Boar is the only one that I care about. I should probably just play at the power. I would be interested to hear a reason why my opponent waited there. Like, try and get full value, really? It wasn't enough to get 2. You have to get 4. So greedy. It's fine. Forge. Huzzah. Taste it. I'll probably go off next turn. And by next turn, I mean this turn, because I had to wait to have power back. Kyrex, Jesus. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Sure. Very real chance I could set up lethal here between Death Pit and Shogu Tactics. Start turn. Glimpse. Oh, sick. We got it. Don't play that. We're going to play this now? Yeah, now we're going to just draw our power, I believe. We have a lot of nonsense. Send this back. Draw Obelisk. Let's bounce this guy. Good card. Generating a lot of rats. Skip. Play this. Play this. Oh, yeah, we got it now. I think my opponent has conceded. Oh, right, just have to wait for that. We did it! Rat Storm, yeah! Now, clearly, my opponent was spinning their wheels a little bit, and you need your opponent to, I think, cooperate a little bit with you in order to get this deck to operate. Will never say that this deck is, at least in its current form, competitively viable, but it is a treat as a meme number, and it can win games. Like it legitimately does win games. This hand is pretty good. It could be better. Like it could have a time merchant, but we have a decent amount of time to find one. Would really like my courier to not die. That I say that a lot. Courtier is definitely the best card in the deck, by the way, by a wide margin. Can I actually do this now? No, I still have to play it this way. Like managing your power is also kind of annoying in the deck, I will admit. If they let me have this, I will. I should probably just play the smuggler here. For the purposes of trying to stop my opponent from hitting me. This is obviously not a great defense against this because they can really, like, torches a card that is playable. I expect that there are going to be some my opponent has a reasonable chance of playing that in their deck. But at the very least, I mean, they seem to be thinking here. Didn't feel like that hard of a decision there, friend. Yeah, we're going to do this because we have the workshop board. We can go off again. We can still do this. Sure. Interesting. We're going to do the following. Hoping to find some undepleted power here. We did. We have like 3 turns before we go to go off. God, I wish that these guys, the rats blocked. It'd be so good. If they just said they can't attack, I would be thrilled. Show tactics. Glimpse. Right, he's got that problem. Yeah, next turn, I get to go forge, and then turn after that, I get to go off, if I can survive that long. That's a while still. Next turn, I can probably sacrifice my courier. I've pulled a lot of power out of my deck, so if I have to sacrifice him in order to gain some life, it's definitely... I'll be pretty okay with that. Probably should have blocked there, by the way, in addition, double block. That's a pretty good draw. May as well just attack. I probably should have torched there in case they have the obelisk. Okay, we should have this. I'm going to be focusing on going off, guys, so I'm not going to be too talkative here. Right, I have to... Okay, didn't quite win there, but we should be fine. I'm actually going to just keep this on the purposes of next turn, like if they have just obliterate here. Feels like we got it though. Feels like we got this one. Oh boy. 2 in a row. We did it. See, the deck isn't that bad. You thought that this deck was fucking unplayable. I know you did. I know you did. Because I did. I look at this deck and I think that this is fucking unplayable. But it does work sometimes. And when it does, it looks glorious. That was a pretty good turn. Doing that also under the weights too. This deck does much better under weights. It also isn't affected by the nerf at all. I mean, technically, kind of it is if you wanted to. This hand's pretty great actually. This all it needs is another merchant. I might not even play this out on turn 2, which I would generally rather. Yep, gonna do this. Oh. This hand is like perfect. Yeah. Suffocate, sure. I don't actually care about it that much here. If my opponent is on a control deck, then I'm going to be very happy. I'm going for another time here because I only have double time in the deck. I don't actually have double fire or double shadow. I obviously do not want it to be... oh my god, my opponent is just playing... like a... just Wisdom of the Elders, man. Go for it. Oh, love it. Maybe I should have just kept him in hand. Yeah, you got it. I don't actually need the rat cage here. Well, allows me to glimpse. I'm going to see if they go for a mirror image. Probably should have done... on the occasion that they had a counterspell, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. On to the claws. Yes. I feel like since I'm under so little pressure, it might be better to just wait. Because if I just have 2 power on the top of my deck here, I'm going to be so sad. Combustion cell. Let's just wait. Strategize. My opponent just loves drawing cards. I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, I kind of draw cards with this deck. Draw a lot more cards than you, though. Love that. Face Aegis into Vara. Look at that synergy. Trying to think of something that scares me. And I'm really not coming up with a lot. I like the idea of having a card in hand to flip if I need to. Yeah. Like, they could play Office here, and I'm totally cool with that. Okay, let's go. Okay. Sure. Ooh, we might get there. Always remember to go play. This is really useful. I'm going to do this right now. That's not the end of the world. It was fine. It was okay. We got a couple turns, though. Definitely bought some time. Feeling like we're going to get... Okay, sure. They definitely gained some life there. Oh, right, yeah, they have charge, too. Interested to see what my opponent does. Okay, that's what I was thought. Yep. Glimpse. You can definitely kill it from here. I want to draw this if I can. Yeah, they're just playing something because they know that they can't really do anything from here. They figured that out. Torch, why not? Play this. Sure, here. Good, another relic, pull power out of my deck. Another relic, pull power out of my deck. I'll use a combustion cell right here to sacrifice this. Do this. Play you. Play this. It's all my power, I imagine. Or at least very close to it. Need to play quickly. Trying to find my second obelisk. Don't know if I did it. Did I do it? I think I did it. It's just impossible to do the math while you're doing that. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Ah! 3 in a row, 3 in a row. My opponents aren't doing anything, and it is so much easier to win the game when they're not doing shit. Ah! Wow, I can't believe it. Okay, well, I'm not going to do any better than that. Jesus, this deck is a riot. Wow. Okay, yeah. Once again, as I've said, I think this video was a little bit better than what the expectations should be. Holy moly, though, you get to do some bonkers bullshit here, and you have to really test your APM. Do not, I repeat, do not play this on mobile. It's a lot of fun. I would really recommend practicing this in the Gauntlet. Try it out and let me know what you think and do some upgrades for it. This really shouldn't be that expensive of a deck to put together as well. If you are used to this kind of stuff, like the only one that is a new card in the set are the East Annex Smugglers and the Glimpse. But yeah, I think this is a really fascinating deck, and you can see it in action there of all the shit that it can I can do, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, well, I am going to take off, but thank you so much for joining me, and be sure to catch me tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have another video for you. I have some ideas about what I wanted to record. I'm having a lot of fun with the new set, as you can see. I'll probably not do any more Gloom Stacks for a little while. Maybe I'll try to go a little bit more competitive in the coming days, but man, I've been having a blast. Talk to y'all later.